Everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. It's 12th night tonight. It's the night of the fairies. It's when you should have all your Christmas decorations put away. And we say goodbye to Christmas days for another 12 months. However, let's keep that Christmas spirit with us, that spirit of giving, forgiveness, peace, goodwill. Throughout the year, and if we can all do that, what a wonderful world it would be. I'm not getting into song there, Louis Armstrong. Okay. Right. I'm here with the updates for We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are an emerging nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We welcome citizens to join us, totally free, from every location. You've just got to be over 18 years of age, or the legal minimum age for majority, or whatever it's called, in your particular country. We are a non-separatist organization. That means we don't recognize superficial differences like gender, color, class, creed, anything like that. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family, and we acknowledge that we're all linked together. It's a wonderful thing, you know. You can't do something good for somebody without it being of even greater benefit to yourself. And we'll be getting started in a moment with a little prayer that helps us with that, because it leads us to true happiness in life. And we'll follow that with a little affirmation that helps us with that non-separatist ideology. And then we'll get on and bring you the updates, what's been going on today, what's going to happen tomorrow, maybe. And we'll just keep you all up to date with everything that is happening. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I know we're on YouTube because we've got Lewis in from Portugal saying hi to everybody. And hopefully we are streaming on Twitch and Facebook as well. If things go wrong, it's usually in the link between our app and Facebook. So I'm going to head over there in a moment. We also get most of the comments on Facebook. So I'm heading over there right now to We Share Abundance Publicly group in Facebook. And I'm looking for the 5th of January, 12th night. If you don't take your decorations down, you know, you get bad luck for the rest of the year. My mother was very superstitious. Okay. I remember as a kid, I picked some flowers from the hedgerow, and I came into the house with them, and she nearly had a heart attack. She says, "That's Mother Di. You never bring that into the house unless you want me to die." Oh dear, I love her. Anyway, to expand, we should get the comments list up, and we do. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester in the UK. They're not working as they should be, which is a good sign. Okay, let's get started then with that short prayer. We'll follow that with that affirmation. Then we'll get on to the updates, and then we can all go about enjoying our weekend. Okay, so here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, we don't seem to have much activity in the comment section, but I have been late the last few days, and people are probably thinking, oh, it'll be late, but I'm on time tonight. You see, so we fooled everyone. So let's start with the numbers before I forget to give them to you, seeing as I remember to get them out. In the last 24 hours, we had a net increase of 15 in our registered members to 40,581. Net increase because we always remove people that haven't logged in for 2 months, but we always get new registrations, and it means that we've had 15 more registrations than we have also an increase of 24 in our active members, to 3,354. As I say, up 24 in the last 24 days. And we have not much change, no change in the membership numbers for WeShare, for Multiply Visa, which is a sister site. It's a bit dormant at the moment. It'll come to life once we get that Visa token transferred onto the Binance Smart Chain with the liquidity and value that it deserves. But right now, it's on the Waves exchange and has a nominal value. I don't know what it is, but it's virtually no value showing there. However, the bonus pool in Multiply Visa went up by $2 in the last 24 hours. And that is just from logging in and getting the revenue share. And that's the bonus pool. It went up to $10,370.36. I wasn't expecting it to go up, actually. I thought we probably won't get up into another dollar, and again, it went up $2. So those are the numbers for you. Who else have we got in now? We've got Richard in from Devon, and we've got Devon in the UK. There are Devons in other places, but Richard is from Devon in the UK. I think looking forward in our part of the world, which is in the southwest peninsula of England, to a little bit wet weather over the coming days. It's been pretty wet throughout the country, but we've been blessed in our particular area. It hasn't resulted in any major flooding or anything, but it has been quite serious in a lot of places throughout the UK. So our prayers for everybody that is suffering from flooding. It must be a terrible thing to have your house flooded, and especially a business. If you've got a business and it's flooded, and that's you're reliant on that. So our prayers go out to everybody. Okay, and we've got Carl in from New Zealand, where he says it's a beautiful day. Lovely. Okay, and I've never been to New Zealand. I've got a lot of friends there, particularly, well, some of them were friends in the UK before they immigrated many years ago. And some of them are friends that I generated, or we became friends through the wonderful game of rugby union. Okay, we've got Norman in as well from Doncaster in the UK. Right. Updates. I've given you the numbers. Deviani today has been working on the 777 plan, and she'll be working on it again tomorrow because she had a day off through the week Can't remember why now, um, but she did anyway. But she's working tomorrow in lieu, not in lieu Cornwall, which is not far from me, but in lieu of the day that she didn't work for the week. So she will be in, and she is dressing nicely. We have a very unique program in that 777 plan, and it is built around providing free places for people, and those are generated by the the success of people in the plan giving up a small portion of their commissions in certain placements. But the way that the free entries are allocated is um, I won't say it's complex, but it needs to be programmed correctly to make sure that we are putting those free places in where they will do the most good for everyone, because the more the plan prospers, the better it'll be. And what those free entries mean is that once you have a pay line in the 777 plan, doesn't matter how many pay lines you have, it'll be the same for them all. You will find that, and this isn't a guarantee, we can't guarantee things like this, but you will find in all probability it would be a minimum of 7 days between a new commission from that pay line. And of course, it could be 10 days, it could be 30 days, it could be a couple of months. But I think from the projections I've done, that we're probably looking at every 7 to 10 days. Once again, it's not a promise. For some people, it could happen every 7 days for weeks on end. And then for somebody else, it could take a long time to just get fired up. But I think, and I believe that in most cases, you know, let's even say it was just one a month, you would be getting a commission from every pay line that you have at least once a month. Now in phase one, you're looking at $4 as a commission. Not a lot, you say, but if that's only with one pay line, what happens when you've got two pay lines? Well, that'll be $8. What happens when you've got three pay lines? That'll be $12. What happens when you've got four pay lines? It'll be $16, and so on. And those pay lines are going to keep being added, and keep generating more income from those additional pay lines. It is possible that in phase one, you could be just stuck on one pay line if you are a passive member. We don't encourage you to be a passive member. We encourage you to go out and find, well, if you find just two people, it'll massively help everybody in the program and yourself more than anybody else. But some people will not do that for quite some time. I think in time everybody will. But some people may say, I'm going to sit back and just see if it works. And so they would be having just one pay line in phase one. in the additional phases, because of the way that the leverage works with all the people that came into that pay line being treated as your personal referrals in the next phase, you're going to have ever increasing pay lines in every phase. Phase one. It's possible to have just that one pay line forever in phase one if you never do it. But every other phase will have ever increasing numbers of pay lines, and every other phase is getting you more commissions. Phase two, instead of it being $4, it's $8 for every addition into every pay line. So if you've got 10 pay lines in phase two and you get $8, that's $80 a week, a fortnight, a month, whatever. In phase three, 10 pay lines, it's $160. And don't forget, these are all adding up together. And it's not going to stop at 10 pay lines. I've just taken 10 because it's easy to do the multiplication. You know, phase four, you double it up again. Phase five, you're doubling it again. Phase six doubles. Phase seven is the top phase. Once again, that is doubled. And you are going to go through all those phases, and you are going to make significant income from that plan because of those free entries that drive the plan forward. So it's very exciting getting the programming done for that, and the programming for how the allocation of those free entries is are placed. I mean, it is critical and vital to the plan. So it's a big job, but Viviani reckons she'll probably finish that tomorrow. And that will be another module in there. And then we'll have to have a look at what's left to do after that. And we'll see what's happening with that. On the power line plan for the Share Hope, that we've had some feedback from Rohit, who's doing that for us. And I've not really had the time or allocated the time to doing more checking and testing on that today, because I just prioritized other things. Some of the things I prioritized was I had a couple of mentorship meetings with people for the affiliate marketing that I'm getting involved in on behalf of We Share Abundance. And so that took up a few hours as well. We've been concentrating on the 777, but over the weekend, I'll be spending a bit more time on that Share Hope, seeing how it all fits together and if there's anything else we need. And once I've had a look at it properly, I may have something, I may not, I don't know. Depends on whether everything fits into place and I say, okay, yeah, we've got everything in place. So that's also very exciting. One of the things that came up in the mentorship today for the affiliate marketing changes in the way Google and Yahoo are going to be blocking mail that they consider to be spam. And it's going to affect a lot of marketers, because people that are making money online probably over 90% of that money comes through email marketing. And if their emails are not getting delivered because people will say, okay, this has not met our criteria, so we're going to block all the mail from that domain from even getting to the recipient. So it won't even go into your spam folder or your promotions folder or any other folder. It won't even get to you. It won't reach you. They're going to block it en route. And if that starts happening, the mail service providers, mainly autoresponder companies, whether it's sort of top of the range companies or whether it's your middle of the range, things like Weber, GetResponse, or whether it's sort of lower end, like they're going to block your account because they're going to get a lot of bounces and it's going to disrupt their service for every other member. So it's a critical period now, between now and the beginning of February, for every marketer to get their email account in good shape regarding the new not regulations, I don't know what to call it, the new policies, I suppose, of companies like Gmail and Yahoo and others will be following suit. So that will also take a little bit of time and consideration. I've got ideas of what to do there. And it will probably mean that I'll be sending out an email asking you if you're interested in continuing to receive emails to subscribe to a particular account. Not decided exactly what yet, which, but you will subscribe to a particular account, and then we will close down and remove, delete all the other emails, so that we've only got people that have opted in and said, yes, we want to receive your email. And that way we'll improve our open rates, remove our bounce rates, and get into a situation where we'll be well regarded for delivery from those major email providers. I think about 75% of all email accounts are with Google. So if you're not compliant with Google's regulations, you're just going to be out of it, basically. So that's very important. And that was something that was covered extensively in my mentorship today. Once I get it sorted out, I will be passing information on about that in my blogs. I've already done some of it, actually, but I'll be making sure that everybody is informed, and then you can make sure that you're not going to suffer through this change. Okay, who else in? We've got we had Norman, yes, remember Norman, we've got Sam in from Nigeria. How to do marketing, so it's hope for me. Right, Sam. Yes is a simple answer for that. But to say you don't know how to do marketing is probably not true. You probably don't understand that you are selling something every day in some way. If you have a job, you sold yourself to the person that was interviewing you for the job. If you have a girlfriend, You sold yourself to the girl so that she would accept your offer to take her out um, and enjoy spending time together. If you had a car you wanted to sell, you probably found a way of selling it, or any possession that you had that was unwanted, whether you did a yard sale, garage sale, whether you advertised it in the press, whether you put an advert on Facebook, whether you did any of these things, that doesn't matter how, but you found a way to sell that unwanted possession and turn it into cash. And everybody has done all of those things. So to say that you don't know how to do marketing is not true. To say that you haven't got the confidence to sell a digital product or a tangible product to people that you don't really know, that's another matter. But it's the same principle. It's saying, look, I've got this. Do you want it or not? Okay. That is all there is. You know, like if you go up to a girl and say, look, this is me. I think you're great. I would love to take you out and take you to a lovely dinner, and try and make your evening as enjoyable as possible. And you're either going to get a yes or a no, aren't you? And that is the same in everything else you do. You're going to say, I've got this. I think it's good for this reason. I think it's good for you because of this. Do you want it or not? You're going to get a yes or a no. If you get a no, what do you do? Stay a bachelor for the rest of your life, or do you go to another girl that you think, oh, yeah, she looks nice as well? You keep trying until somebody says, that's what we do through life is marketing. And all you have to do is adapt it to whatever it is that you're selling. But the 777 plan will work for you until you gain that confidence, because once you are getting paid significant amounts on a regular basis from that plan, all you've got to do is tell people, look, I'm making this money every week or every month or every 3 months, whatever it is. And people are going to say, how are you doing it? And then you're going to say, I do it like this. Are you interested? Do you want in? And they're going to say yes or no. That is it. That's as simple as that. Okay. So the answer to your question is, yeah, you will look after you. But don't ever say that you can't, because you can. Don't ever say you don't know how, because you do. Thomas Edison was once asked about his inventions. And he said, I don't really invent anything, I just discover them. Everything's already there. And you know everything you need to know to do everything that you want to do in life. There is nothing that you cannot do. There is no one you cannot be. You have everything it takes. All you've got to do is discover it within yourself. Okay. So hope that's answered you, Sam. Okay. We've got Bavina in from Edinburgh up in Scotland. And we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. I was on YouTube and decided to come to Facebook. Okay. Yeah, I'd left YouTube before you got there, I think, Deborah. So, it's nice to see you in Facebook. Most of our um, communication with members is through Facebook. Okay. Somebody else asked me a similar question. I got an email from them saying, you've been talking about the power line um, and building an income of $6,000 for us. Yeah, it will be there. I can't guarantee the time it'll take. I don't know. What I do know is the quicker that you get into the matrix, the faster it'll happen for you. But I don't know how long it'll take before we get to that 6,000. But I think we can get you into a profit situation fairly quickly. But I can't guarantee how quickly. So you've got to be prepared to commit to that $10 every 28 days. Particularly if you're not going to get out there and ask people if they'd like to join. Why wouldn't you want to ask people? You know, it's what are we about? We're about sharing love and abundance. We've got something really, really good, and it would be remiss of you not to offer it to everybody that you meet. But if you don't, it's going to take longer. If you do, you will get people that will say yes. And once you've got two people, you're in profit. Now, if we are placing you in the matrix, two people isn't going to put you in profit in the matrix. But two people that you personally introduce will put you into profit and start building your matrix in a strong, powerful way. So it's all in your hands. But that is the commitment. It is $2.50 a week paid 4 weeks in advance, 28 days. Every 28 days. $10. 13 lunar months in a year, $130 a year. Is it worth investing $130 a year to have somebody build you an income over time in excess of $6,000 and potentially with that personal matrix more than double that? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Okay. And we've got Stanley from Edinburgh as well. Oh, hi there, Stanley from Edinburgh. Do you know Brazina? It's like asking me if I know somebody in Manchester, you know, because I was born in Manchester, or do I know somebody in Bude? Bude's not that big. No, I probably don't. But we've got Stanley from Edinburgh and we've got Brazina from Edinburgh, and so it's nice to have two people from the capital of Scotland chat today. We've got Akpomade in from Nigeria as well. So I hope that's helped you with the marketing things. That's where we are with the development. I've done the numbers. There was something else. Oh yeah, I have been looking at a few low-cost options to help you with marketing, actually, where you don't really need to do anything. You've got to put your hand in your pocket. I've been looking at low-cost options because I know that a lot of our members don't have much money. Let me just have a look and see where we are with it, because I've got one that looks fairly promising. We'll wait and see just how good it becomes. But they claim they are going to get me, can't remember now whether it was 50 or 100. I think it's 50. 3 sign-ups. Oh, that's like putting 50 people in the power line. I can't remember what it cost now either. I think it was $35. So never really enthusiastic about these things because most of them don't work. But they also said it's going to take at least 30 days or about 30 days. And so far we have had 3 people that have joined the power line. This really has only started in the last couple of days. 3 people that have joined the power line, and we have 1 person that has made a purchase of those 3. I don't know what that purchase is because we have so many things that they could have bought. I'm not sure who the person is either, because we're numbers. I could have specifically put that as a tracking of the 777 plan or something like that. What they purchase of tokens on the exchange or something like that. But what we've done is we've just put it in as a completed order. So 1 person out of those 3 has actually made a purchase of some kind. So I think to have just 3 people and have 1 purchase, and we've only just started. Maybe they'll be worthwhile, because 1 person in your 777 plan, for example, it's not just that $4 that you make. It's the power line that starts. You introduce somebody new, that's a new power line, boom. And that power line is going to generate $4 over and over and over and over again. So if that power line, if somebody joins that power line, yeah, you make $4, and maybe at the end of the 30 days, that's the only sale we've made. It's cost us, I think it was $35 I paid. I'll have to check. If it proves to be good, obviously I'll let you have all the full information on it. But if that was the only sale that we made, that power line is going to generate $4, $4, $4, $4, $4. By the time on 9 times, whether it takes 9 months or whether it takes 9 weeks, who knows? But by the time it's gone 9 times, it would have produced $36, and that $36 is a dollar profit on the $35 spend. And if that person is making money, he's going to join other programs with us. He's probably going to get into the ShareHope plan. When he gets in there, that's going to be another $5 a month that you're going to be making. So it's not just about sort of breaking even on the one, because one sale, if you're only spending that sort of money, $35, and you get 1 sale, it's going to pay you. It's going to put you in profit, not immediately. You've got to look at it as a business building proposition. And of the various things I've been trying to see if anything works, it's looking to be the most promising. I'll let you know how it goes on as we go on. Okay, right. Let's get back into the app, see if we've got anything else in there. Mention Lewis right at the beginning. Scrolling down now, and we've got Deborah in, as she said she was. We've got to Deborah. Okay, we've got Akinir Nigeria. Hi there. And that's it. No more questions. So I hope that's been useful for you. Um, we are progressing these two plans together. I mean, separately, any one of them is going to be very, very worthwhile for you. But together, you get them working together for you, and they're going to produce an amazing income for very little outlay. Of course, if you can afford and you have the confidence to get in all 7 phases of the 777 plan, it's a $635 one-time outlay, but it means you're never ever going to miss out on pay line in any of the phases, and every pay line is worth thousands of dollars to you, particularly in higher phases, phase 7, phase 6, phase 5, thousands of dollars. And if you're not in those phases, without doubt, sooner or later, you're going to lose people that'll be passed through to somebody that is in those phases above you. So it's about, one, having the disposable income to put into the 777 plan at that level, and two, having the confidence to use it. That's really it. If you've got the income, make sure that you find out, study it properly, get the confidence, and put it in. If you can't do the 635, do level 6 or whatever that is. It's considerably less, but I can't remember the figure. If you can't do that, do level 5. Let me just see what they are to get in. Level 1, of course, is just $5, and then it's $10 and $20 and $40 and $8 and $160, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then $320. So we know it's 635 for all 7, but it's only 315 for the first 6 phases, and 81, 21, 40. It's only 155 for the first 5, and that is affordable for most people. Not in third world countries. I'm not talking about people that are struggling, that are only earning. Some people are only making $1,000 a year. Some people maybe even less than that. So I'm not talking that it's affordable for everybody in every nation, but it's affordable for a lot of people in a lot of nations to get into all 5, because it's only, whatever I said, it was 155, and to get into 4, you're only looking at $75 to get into the first 4, and 35 to get into the first 3. And I would certainly recommend that you just bother with phase 1. You're going to miss out too much. Phase 2, if that's all you can afford, it's $15 to get into both phases. But phases 1, 2, and 3, as a minimum, I would highly recommend, which is $75. Okay, that's it from me. So I'm just going to check back in Facebook. No more questions in there. So that's it for today. Get out, enjoy the rest of the weekend. If you're in New Zealand, you're very fortunate because it's a lovely summer's day there. I've not seen Andrew today, but he will be no doubt sunning himself. Okay, um, get out there, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Never mind the weather. If it's good, enjoy it. If it's bad, enjoy it. Okay. God bless. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there. Don't say, I don't know how to market, because you do. Say to yourself, yeah, I market in some way every day, and I've done all my life. So I know how to do it, and I'm going to do it. Okay? Change your attitude. You change your attitude, you change your altitude, and improve your life. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. And go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on.